What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be talking about how Jay's reaction is trying to defend Gangsta Moji and try to say the past is the past. And I will be responding to the elder that came on her panel that wants me to be her mammy and think I'm supposed to respect her after she called somebody a dope fiend. But before we get on to that, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn post notification on so you don't miss out on any video. Now let's get on to the video. Okay. So Jay's Reaction has recently made a video reacting to or giving her opinion, talking about everybody should leave Gangsta Emoji alone. That's why she hasn't made a video. Well, if you haven't made a video about if you haven't made a video about Gangsta Emoji in the wild, then why did you could have just left it alone and continue to do with your content. But no, you got paid by Gangsta Emoji just like he tried to pay me, even though I declined that Cash App request. Um, but but yeah, so he tried to pay you off, and you probably took the money too. Jay's reaction. So you said that you were never supposed to talk about this topic again. It just needs to be the past and the past. How can you bring the past, leave the past in the past if it is affecting the future right now? Because he's coming up here talking about people's kids. So what if he talked about your kid up here? What if he talked about your kid up here and was talking about you and you found out he was a pedophile? What would you do? Would you just say, okay, just okay, he can just send you some money and you don't care? And he's a pedophile creep on the internet trying to mess with people's kids and stuff and talk about people's kids and stuff and try to beat women up if they come out against them and stab them in the stomach or and kidnap and stab them and threaten, and with that if they go to court something's gonna happen worse to them. Like, are you serious? You were on the interview talking about all this stuff. So all this stuff you were asking and all the questions you were asking in the interview, so it's like if you're retracting it now because you want to support this pedophile because you're getting some closure, you're getting some money, you're getting something out of it. And you say you're this pastor and stuff, you say this or preacher or whatever you are, um, and you say this, you say that. What preacher would um protect a pedophile? That's why half of the preachers right now are predators and support predators, and you are one of them. Um, Jay's reaction. I don't know why you're trying to defend this man just because he sent you some money. He tried to send me some money and I declined it. I'm not taking no money from no pedophile because if I do that, then he knows that he can just send me more money so I can be quiet, which I will never be quiet. You can't tell me what to do at all. I don't like to be told what to do at all. Now let's get on to this next person. Now let's get on to this next person, this mammy right here, this elder that came on Jay's reaction page and was talking about how all this stuff about how she was what you call it abused before in her thing. But we're gonna get onto that in a few minutes. So she came up there and said that Wicked Angel needs to stop. Wicked Angel needs to come up here and stop what you call it, um, she needs to stop making videos about gangster emoji and leave this man alone. The past is the past. You need to stop telling him what to do and stuff. You are defaming his character and doxing him when he doxes other people and puts their real name and address out there for views, and it still won't do nothing at all. But now, then she calls Wicked a dope fiend, talking about she has drug charges and stuff. How can you compare somebody doing drugs to somebody's child being sexually assaulted and raped by somebody else that is on drugs, taking care of somebody else's kids. First place. That's creepy in the first damn place. Taking care of somebody else. It's not your own seed. But then I came on her panel and she was talking about how she was abused before, which is very sad for anybody to be abused. I'm not making fun of that at all. But this mammy came up here trying to say that she was abused and it was hard for her to tell her brother that, and she became cool back with the person that raped her. So it seems to me like you didn't go to the police at all, elder the elder person. It seems to me that you did not go to the police at all. You just kept it a secret and you didn't do nothing about that. If you did that, you are a sick mammy. You are a sick person, not telling the police, just letting it happen by somebody, a family member. That's in itself, because what if you got pregnant? Then what would you have to say then? What if you would just let the sad thing happen? Because if you didn't, you could have came up here and told your story and did all this stuff. But now you want to come up here and defend this pedophile? Like, are you serious? You said that you were abused before or whatever, rape, whatever. That's allegedly, because I don't know. Especially now since you're trying to defend this predator. So yeah. But like I said, you can't come up here and try to say all this stuff about people need to respect you. Well, you have to give respect in order to receive it back. And if you're calling people crackheads, dope fiends and stuff with no proof or no evidence, when in reality you look like a dope fiend, allegedly. You need to look at yourself in the mirror, elder. Whoever you are, Veronica, Vanessa, you need to look at yourself in the mirror, because I know you cannot be talking. But but yeah, you just can't come up here and try to come on a panel and think that, I don't know what people are trying to defend this person, like the McClurkin family. Commented on some of my videos. I'm talking about um we're not defending him or something. Leave him alone. The past is the past. The past is in the past, but you are bringing the past back into the future because you are still doing what you were doing before. Just because you're not intimate or raping a girl, you are still probably jacking off to these people's kids and saying you want to meet up with them so you can probably possibly rape them right there. That's another thing right there. It's just saying you wanted to meet the Prince family, saying that you would date Love by Erica one day, with you, and you have a wife too, gangsta emoji, and you also was reacting to that girl dancing and singing and stuff. Um, and that's very disrespectful to your wife. You reacting to somebody's video of them dancing and twerking and stuff and singing. That's very disrespectful. That shows that you beat on your wife. This just shows it, because you are a pedophile. Nothing you can say, do, or do anything. You raped a little girl over food stamp cards, nigga. You did that. You can never come up here and try to recap and rewrite the story, just like everybody else is trying to say. It's the past. It's the past. We all move on. We all do that. Well, we all move on, and we don't go to social media to go and talk about other people's kids. Like if you ain't got kids in your damn house, which they need to be taken anyway, because you're a pedophile. You shouldn't be around kids. But that will soon be coming into action. I did get that email back. Um, but yeah, so you can't be coming up here talking like this, gangs emoji. You and and also Jay's reaction. Stop trying to defend this pedo since he sent you money. And now to this mammy, um, this elder person, don't come up here and try to think that you're supposed to get all the respect, but you call people crackheads, dope fiends, and you look like one yourself. But like I said, like, comment, subscribe, turn post notification on so you don't miss out on any video or anybody that I talk about, and stay away from these predators just like Gangsta Moji and all of his crew supporting pedophilia and supporting messing with people's kids.